Hey everybody, here we are at Wood, and Tojo and Michelle just went to pick Charlie up from school, and they're bringing us back some lunch, dinner, midday snacks, and Janine's got her tail over here. She's already decided it's broke.
Where'd it go?
Where did it go? We think she's got a tail over here. He was digging on the other side of that hump.
Was I?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
So, up there in the dark dirt.
The brown color.
Yeah, that would have been pretty. Let me get on the other side of the sun. And if I can zoom in here. Yeah, bugs is fierce today. Give it a second to focus. There it goes. Oh yeah. That's a big old point. Let's look at that break on it. See if we did it. Nope. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Cool, cool. That's Ohio's first. We got 2 pieces of a drill. We don't know if they go together yet. We're gonna find out. So we'll let you know. Is that your phone? I thought you didn't have a signal.
I didn't. It just
That's probably Tojo and Michelle calling us.
asking us if we found anything.
They ain't got no cheeseburgers, well y'all won't. But there's our, I know you can't really tell, the sun's being a little tricky, but this is where we're digging at. Tojo and Michelle's over there. I think Charlie's probably gonna fall in on that corner. And there's my wiggle pick and little multi-tool. I say we got the biggest collection of wiggle picks in one spot so far. We got 5 here. So peace out everybody. Hopefully we'll be back. Tojo's got him 2 to make up for
It's translucent.
Translucent. Tojo's got him 2 making up for a couple dry days. He's putting a whooping on us, so we gotta catch him. So hopefully we'll be back. Let's give him the peace. Booyah! Hey everybody, we're back at Wood with 2 arrowhead lovers. We got Tojo, Charlie, Michelle, Janine, Thunder, Darkness. Now I got me a point. Oh man, my hands is twitching. I think it's just a blade. Maybe? I don't know.
It's
Maybe a little
It
shoulder.
looks like it's got a little bitty base on
Yeah,
it.
it does, doesn't it? Oh man.
That is awesome.
yeah, sweet.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it might just have a little dinged up something. We'll have to wash
Like
it
a
up.
little corner
Yeah,
notch
basically.
maybe or something.
It's gonna have some flake.
Is that a little corner notch on one side?
Yeah, I see a base on there.
Yeah, it's a little rounded.
Yeah, it's been flaked at the base. Yeah.
I don't know what to call that.
Man, that is awesome though. I'll call it awesome.
Got some nice flaking.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Way to go.
Score 1 for Ohio.
Yeah.
That black blade I brought out.
Hey everybody, I'm back from Kentucky. Got everything cleaned up. And want to thank Tojo, Michelle, Charlie, and Janine. It was a great time as always. Hope to get back there soon, and I hope they get up here. Seeing some dirt. So get them in a field and find some Ohio stuff. But this is our first matchup for Brokens. And crude little guy, but it did match up. I think the best point of the trip would have to be Janine's side notch point. She really scored on this little guy. It's really pretty. And I'm not quite sure which one was the rake point. That'll be on Tojo and Michelle's video, I believe. But Janine was raking and she either found that one or this. I know these are Janine's finds. She found a copina tail. It's got a little bit of a Hopewell flare to the end of it. My really sharp point here. It's fire popped, and you can see where that whole shoulder's popped off in a piece of the stem. It's got a nice tip. I'm not too sure on some of the types because This is a lot thinner than I would expect to find around here. Base is nice and ground. The archaic people definitely were loving that part of Kentucky. This is from Would. Janine found this. I believe it's Carter Cave. I'm not quite certain. It kind of reminds me of an intrusive or raccoon, or I think it's Jack's Reef or something like that. Later than Woodland. Not quite Mississippian times. The copine is worked all the way through there. It's one of those deals where it's got a median ridge, kind of, obviously not a true one, but it does. And you can tell where they've repaired the base and really only worried about the base and left that barb on the tip because it's a puncher projectile. It's a cool find. Thankful to be able to hunt in other states and for the generosity and friendships and chance to bring home something that I've never found before, like this, which I believe is a micro notch, but I'm not positive. You can see that side? That's the good one. And it's just got a little ding off the tail, but the notch is still actually there, except for the tail portion. And yeah, it's been fun. Them people work hard, and whenever I give Tojo and Michelle a shout out, I know y'all probably already know who they are. If not, just look on my page on the front there. You'll see them in my friendly people you kind of recommend part on YouTube. And I hope to get down there and give them back these broken bits so that they can hopefully match them up. Janine also found a hematite-ish hammerstone. It's got a lot of exfoliation going on. I don't know if it's really a hammerstone, but it's got that kind of vibe about it. And my buddy Joe recently went on vacation, and he brought back this from Virginia and his quartz point from North Carolina. So now I got 2 more states that I can, when I see y'all's videos and you're finding these points, I can at least kind of guess what they look like or what the material's like. Here's a little something for Commissioner Tom. There's I think it's a heavy duty serrated. It's got a little ding on the base of it. And while we're still going, I went to the flea market. No, I'm sorry, antique mall. And they had baggies of broken points for $1. And I didn't even know this was in there. I just saw my camera do a little darker thing. I hope that doesn't show up on the film. I hope it's like it sleeping on the menu or something. Anyway, it's got a ding, so we'll just put my finger over it. You can see if it'll focus. There it is. And there it isn't. But it's ground. There we go. It's ground all the way up to where this little ridge line is. Base is ground. Oh, I'm kind of glad I didn't find this personally. That would have broke my heart. And last but not least, Tojo and Charlie together made me a walking stick, which I think is totally awesome. Now don't you guys be expecting any of these in the mail or nothing. That thing's huge. But Charlie did some feather work for me. Tojo inlaid. I know it's not going to photograph well, I apologize. But there's flint inlaid into it. It's really cool. Something handcrafted by him. I really appreciate it. And, oh yeah, I ran into these blades. And Tojo and Michelle, this is that scraper I told y'all I picked up on the way home. picked up meaning I purchased it for $5. Yeah, so here's some blades. I think they're mostly Coshocton. There's a few Warsaw and a couple of Flint Ridges. This one being the... Give her a second. I don't have my macro on. You can kind of make out the material here. There's a bad glare from overhead lighting. There we go. Give it an angle. I like the little red Saturn eye there. And some big first stage, I guess these are travel blanks. And some broken ones. A box full of broken ones actually. But yeah, the best one I think is probably, this one's got some purple and yellow in it. I'm betting archaic. No expert on the blades though, but it sure has that look about it. And a lot of them are just really not worked down to a tool at all. A few of them have a little bit of a bit on them, or well, really no polish, no secondary edge work. Even over in here, there's one. This would have been a Flint Ridge blade. It's a little bit more worked down, but you can see it's pretty crude. But again, I think these are just the stash 'em, or I'm gonna make something later, honey, I promise. As soon as I'm done hanging out with the boys at the overhang, was probably a big saying way back when. And another thing, gosh, I just keep on rambling, but this is important. Teddy from over in Denmark, he found this on film, and this is a sweet scraper. These are, aside from a gunflint found in Ohio that's made of foreign material, these are my only non-native American items, and these are fascinating to me. This is really an apex in bladelet technology, is what he finds over there is fascinating. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, but I get lost when I hold stuff in my hand and just start babbling. Take it easy, everybody. It's raining right now. My uncle's fields got chisel plowed today. I'm so stoked. I've been out in the creeks and I haven't found nothing in a while to show y'all. I'm thankful to Tojo and Michelle and you Missouri guys. Y'all gave me a chance to find something this year, because it's been a horrible year for the fields. And Richard, I think I got a picture of thumbs down as a young child. I know that glare's got to be bad, but if you can make out the face on this little guy, he just does not look happy at all. He looks like the kind of person that's going to waste a huge amount of his life just to tease people. I would never tease people, would I? Never. Not even put a rubber snake in the dirt.